Today, we are going after that flawless, luminous, glass skin glow. But I want you to forget all those expensive creams for just a minute, because the real secret, well, it might not be on your vanity. It's probably in your fridge. Let's get into it.
So, are you dreaming of that perfect complexion? You know the one. That smooth, radiant look that just seems to shine with health. It really is the ultimate skincare goal for so many of us.
But are you also just tired? Tired of spending a fortune on creams and serums that promise you the world, but let's be honest, don't always deliver? If you feel like you're just running in circles with all these different products, believe me, you are not alone.
And that brings us to the big idea for today. What if the true secret to radiant skin isn't actually in a bottle at all, but it's in your kitchen? Because that real, lasting glow, it's an inside job. So that brings us to our first section, the inside-out secret. We're going to dive into how our skin is basically a mirror, directly reflecting what's going on inside our bodies. It's a really simple shift in thinking, but it's so powerful.
Let's call this whole idea edible skincare. It's the concept that certain foods are actually the most powerful products you can possibly use. They're packed with the vitamins and antioxidants your body needs to build healthy skin cells, fight off damage, and produce that super important collagen.
All right, let's get practical. In this section, we're going to build your very own edible skincare toolkit. I'm going to walk you through 5 everyday foods that are absolute game changers for your skin.
First up, we have amla, which you might also know as Indian gooseberry. When it comes to vitamin C, this little fruit is the undisputed king, and vitamin C is absolutely essential for firm, bright skin.
And I am not exaggerating when I call it the king. Get this, a single amla fruit has 20 times more vitamin C than an orange. That is an incredible amount of skin-boosting power.
So, what does all that vitamin C actually do for you? Well, it's a major building block for collagen, which is what keeps your skin firm. It also helps boost something called glutathione. Think of it as your body's master antioxidant, which helps fade dark spots and gives you a brighter, more even complexion overall.
And you know, it's surprisingly easy to get into your diet. You can juice it, have a little bit of amla pickle with your lunch, or even just boil one with your rice. The sour taste just kind of disappears. Seriously, just one a day is enough to start seeing a difference.
Okay, next up, beetroot. If you've ever wanted that natural, healthy-looking flush, think of this as a blush that you can actually eat.
And here's exactly how it works. Beetroot supports your liver, which helps to purify your whole system. This improves your blood by upping your hemoglobin, and that's what gives your skin that beautiful rosy tone. And finally, it boosts your circulation, delivering all those nutrients right where they need to go for that true glow from within.
On to our third food, the good old carrot. You've probably heard of retinol, right? It's one of the most famous anti-aging ingredients in all of skincare. Well, I want you to think of carrots as nature's version of that.
So here's the science bit, and it's pretty cool. Carrots are absolutely loaded with something called beta-carotene, which your body very cleverly converts into retinol. This completely natural process helps slow down aging, smooth out fine lines, and just improve your skin's overall texture. A couple of carrots a day can really make a difference.
So let's pause for a second. We've got the crazy vitamin C from amla, the rosy glow from beetroot, and that natural retinol from carrots. They're all incredible on their own, but just imagine for a second. What if you could combine all of their powers into one daily super drink? We'll come back to that.
Next in our toolkit is the pomegranate, which I personally like to call the edible skin serum. If you're looking for protection and repair, this is the food you need to be focusing on.
And to see just how powerful it is, just look at this. We all know that green tea is fantastic for its antioxidants, right? Well, pomegranate has 3 times as many. That is an unbelievable amount of power to fight the environmental damage that ages our skin every single day.
So this antioxidant power helps reduce sun damage, fade those stubborn acne marks, and boost collagen. But here's the secret. The real key, the magic is in the seeds themselves. So make sure you're eating the whole little jewels, not just drinking the juice.
And finally, our 5th food is coconut. We're also used to slathering lotions on our skin to moisturize it from the outside, but coconut works as a deep, internal moisturizer.
So let's just follow the benefits here. The healthy fats in coconut literally moisturize you from the inside out, keeping your skin soft and preventing dryness. This also helps improve your gut health, which cuts down on overall inflammation. And the result? Clearer skin. For the absolute best effects, try to eat fresh coconut flesh if you can.
Okay, so we've covered the what, now let's get to the how.
This section is all about putting this knowledge into a super simple, actionable plan that you can start, well, today.
Remember that super drink I mentioned earlier? Here it is. We are calling it the Skin Glow Powerhouse Juice, and it combines 3 of our most powerful ingredients into one simple daily habit.
And the recipe could not be simpler. Just juice 2 carrots for that natural retinol effect, about half a beetroot for that rosy glow, and 1 or 2 amlas for that massive vitamin C boost. That's it. 1 juice, 3 powerhouses, all for your skin.
So here is the challenge. Just try this for 21 days. They say that's how long it takes to form a habit, right? So commit to this one simple juice and just watch how your skin transforms. We're talking healthier, brighter, and just more naturally glowing.
And that brings us to our final section, your radiant future. This is all about taking this information and turning it into a new reality for your skin and, honestly, for your health.
So the journey to radiant skin, it doesn't start in some expensive jar. It starts right on your plate. We've given you the toolkit. The only question is, what are you going to try first?